Here are my NFL power rankings, week 8. Number 32, we have the Buns Jets. I mean, they are horrible. Not much else to talk about. You got 31, the Miami Dolphins. Uh, got blown out by the Browns. That is so embarrassing. 30, we have the Raiders. Got blown out by the Chiefs. Less embarrassing, but still a bad team. 29, Titans. But I don't know. Honestly, the Titans, these four are completely interchangeable. Just horrible, horrible teams. Now, 28 is the Saints. They're the best of the bottom tier teams, like the bottom five. I would rather have the Saints than any of the other teams, which is surprising, but I'd rather have them. Now, 27 is the Cardinals. Now, this is a group where I'd consider them, these are the bad teams that aren't quite garbage. They could win some games. That would be the Cardinals. 26 would be the Browns. They can win some games. They can pull off a little bit of upsets like Packers. They got that dub. 25 Ravens. Honestly, they should be way higher, and I wouldn't be surprised if they start winning. But I mean, you just kind of have to throw them in 25. 24 Panthers, also in this bottom tier. They're getting a lot of wins, which is very surprising. Very proud of this Panthers team. I really like them. Just keep on going, Panthers. You got this. The little engine that could. Now 23, the Bengals. Uh, Joe Flacco, I guess he's him. So yeah. Texans took an L to the Seahawks. I mean, it could be worse. I think I should put the Bengals ahead of the Texans in future reference, but it's not that big of a deal because they're still 22nd and 23rd. 21 Cowboys. Good win over the Commanders. Really solid win. I just don't think they're good still. So 20, the Giants. I mean, they had a 19-point lead over the Broncos. That's good. That's really good. But the problem is they then sold that 19 to 0 lead and lost 33 to 32. Uh, Good things coming out of the Giants, I'm not going to lie. So they might be better than the Cowboys, and they might be better than number 19, the Washington Commanders. All the NFC East teams all clumped together, other than the Eagles, of course. Just wow. I mean, the Commanders, sure, they did lose to the Cowboys. However, uh, I would still say the Commanders are better as a team. 18 Vikings looked good again. Well, they looked fine against an Eagles team that has been struggling and finally put together a week. But Vikings coming in, I would say they're a pretty middle of the road pack, along with the Chargers. They lost to the Colts. No shame in that, which is kind of crazy to say. No shame in losing to the Colts, but it's true, and they lost, and so I'd say they're an average team, especially with how they've been performing lately. Jaguars at 17, 16. Wow, I can't read, but they got kind of destroyed by the Rams, but I still think they're better than the Chargers and the Vikings, so I'm going to leave them there. Now 15, a team that I've been high on, the Bears. The Bears can do some great things, I think. And heading into week 8, which I believe they play the Ravens, this is a prove it game. You can beat the Ravens. This is a team that's struggling and off of a bye week. If the Bears get this win, they could be legit. I want them Bears to be legit. I'm a Sox fan, so I mean, I'm not a Chicago guy, but I'll cheer for Chicago. Now 14 Steelers. Uh, ugh, lost the Bengals. That's rough. But I still think they're pretty good. They're still going to end up with 9 or 10 wins, maybe even more on the way that the season has been going for them. But yeah, 14 I feel suits them really well. 13 Falcons. A lot of people have them a lot lower. I can understand that. But they lost to the 49ers. The 49ers are a good team, solid team, so I think that 13 is still a good fit for them. 12, we have the Broncos. Uh, Broncos fell a couple of spots because they barely beat the Giants after they had to score 33 points in the fourth quarter. I mean, they made it back, so I guess that's big that they got the win still, but that's a bad performance. 11 is the Patriots. Um, Patriots are a good team. I mean, they beat the Titans, just a good game. So, good game, good team. 11. 49ers are the 10 team. So, They beat the Falcons. Cool. Moving on. Uh, Number 9, we have the Packers. They beat the Cardinals. Not necessarily a flashy performance, but they did win, so that's something. Uh, Chiefs. The Chiefs beat the Raiders by a lot. However, it is the Raiders, so anyone can beat the Raiders by a lot. So they'll stay at 8. Number 7, I have the Bills. It's a bye week, but I mean, just everybody ahead of them won except for one team, and everyone's just really like they've just looked really good. Unfortunately for the Bills, they've been caught lacking as of late. Number 6 is the Eagles. They finally put together a week. Now I'll talk about the Eagles. The offensive line is about the worst I've seen it in a very long time, which is not good. However, they did win. They pulled it off. Jalen Hurts actually threw for passing yards. That was crazy. Saquon still can't do anything because the offensive line decided they didn't want to block. But good win from the Eagles. Fly Eagles fly. Not quite top 5 though. Number 5, Buccaneers. I've seen a couple power rankings drop the Buccaneers down to like 9. That's insane. The Buccaneers. Oh, I'm sorry. I lost to one of the best teams in the league. Like, come on. I mean, they didn't look good, no, but I mean, it is the Lions, so I think they're still top 5. Number 4, Seahawks beat the Texans. It was just a good game, so 4. They they just look good. Number 3, Rams. I'm kind of second guessing putting them at 3, but it's a little too late for that now. And I mean, they did manhandle the Jaguars. That I mean, the Jaguars have looked good as of late. So I mean, 3 is fine. And now 2 or 1, we're the Colts. Colts underdogs. You love to see it. Lions typically would be considered the better team, but I mean, no one's 6-1 but the Colts. So who's it going to be? In the number 2 slot, I have the Colts. Uh, I mean, I love Danny Dimes. He is the answer, by the way. Danny Dimes is the answer. Must say that in every video that the Colts win. Uh, I really wanted to put the Colts at number 1, but the Lions showed some really great football. Jahmyr Gibbs, oh my goodness. Just the Lions looked like an amazing, amazing team, Super Bowl favorites in there, because the Buccaneers are no scrubs. They're good. They're a really great team, top 5. They were number 1 last week, and the Lions pulled it off and looked good while doing it. So they're my number 1 team. Tell me, what are your opinions? Are the Rams at 3? Bills lower than the Eagles. What else is pretty controversial? Perhaps the Ravens down at 25. Are they higher or lower? What about this bottom 5 garbage teams? Are they different? But you tell me, and thank you for watching.